Hello there. If you're looking for a place to escape the noise, if you want to hear an ancient story, slow and calm, then you've come to the right place. This is Pillow of Time, a YouTube channel that tells historical stories in a relaxing style. Each week, I'll take you back to lost civilizations, bygone dynasties, and people forgotten by time. Not to learn, not to debate, just to listen, to breathe slowly. And if you happen to fall asleep midway, that's perfectly fine, because that's the whole point of this channel. Thank you for visiting, wishing you a peaceful night, and now, let's begin the first episode. You couldn't survive a day in ancient Rome. You are lying in a dark room. Outside the window, the night is quiet. You think of a simple question. If you woke up in the year 212 AD, in the heart of the glorious Roman Empire, could you survive even one day? You open your eyes. The smell of mold, leather, and dust fills your nose. You are lying on an old wooden bed, no mattress, just a pile of dry straw spread out. A cramped room, stone-floored with cracked walls. A small window looks out onto the stone-paved street outside. The sun has just risen, and Rome has been awake for a long time. The sound of horse hooves, the screech of wooden wheels, the voices of street vendors echoing in the distance. You get up, wash your face with cold water from a jar. There is no soap. Breakfast? A piece of hard, dry bread, a few figs or salted olives. If you're lucky, you might find some leftover barley porridge from last night. You are a commoner, not wealthy, not noble. Rome is not kind to those at the bottom of society. Work awaits you. Rome waits for no one. You step out onto the street, the glare of the sun reflecting off the cobblestones forcing you to squint. You are a mason or a construction slave. Dust, sweat, and shouts form a harsh chorus. Your hands are blistered, your back aches. Each pull on the stone feels like tearing your muscles apart. A man beside you slips, the sound of bones cracking under the stone. No one stops. The foreman snaps. Keep going. No hard hats, no breaks, no hope. You think of water, but clean water is a luxury. Public fountains may be contaminated. Sometimes drinking from them causes stomach pain for days. You look at your hands, covered in dust, dried blood, and devoid of emotion. You begin to wonder, is this the end of human existence? Evening falls. You wander toward the Forum Romanum, the commercial and political center of Rome. The sounds of vendors echo from every corner. Syrian apples here, fresh salted fish from Pompeii, cheap iron helmets. The air is filled with the mingled scents of spices, animal dung, and sour wine. A group of nobles passes by, white togas, rolls of parchment in their hands. Their eyes glance through you. On the other side of the street, a group of emaciated children sing a folk song about Saturnalia. One of them grabs your sleeve and holds out his hand. You have nothing to give him, but you place an olive in his small palm. For a moment, his eyes light up. Then he runs off into a dark alley where no one is waiting for him. The sky begins to darken. You stop by the public bathhouse, a place where all social classes meet. The changing room echoes with laughter. Bare skin glistens with olive oil. You shed your dusty clothes and step into the warm water. In the steam room, you hear people chatting. What did Seneca say this week? I heard the governor's wife is pregnant with the poetry teacher's child. An old man tells stories of the Augustus era. A young woman reads poetry in the corner of the room. Her voice is like honey dripping through the mist. You close your eyes. For the first time that day, you feel human. Night falls, and you follow the crowd toward the Colosseum. Flags flutter in the wind. Torches illuminate the statue of the god of war. Inside, the smells of wine, sweat, and blood mingle like a ritual. People shout, Av Caesar! A gladiator steps forward, bearing scars like medals. A tiger roars, caged, waiting to be released. You see the quiet cruelty. Another slave draws his sword. The crowd cheers as blood sprays into the air. You feel a heaviness in your chest. This is Rome, where beauty and savagery coexist like friends. On the way back, you encounter an old fortune teller. Her silver hair is tangled like a crow's nest. Her eyes seem to pierce through the night. She takes your hand and whispers, "You do not belong here." She speaks of omens, of Saturn, of Mars, and of the Empire's collapse. You smile softly, but for some reason your heart still feels cold. You return to the old room, hungry, tired, your heart heavy. You hear singing from afar, someone singing in ancient Greek. The song echoes like a lullaby, like a call to a time before war, before suffering. You lie down on the straw, close your eyes. The scent of Rome still surrounds you, the scent of the empire, of humanity, and of yourself, a stranger in time. Rome was beautiful, but only if you did not have to live there. If you truly lived in ancient Rome, you would not survive even half a day. And now, as you awaken in the modern world, with soap, clean water, and the freedom to choose, be grateful. For dreams like these remind us, history never sleeps. It only whispers through the night. And then you wonder, if Rome was so merciless, what about the forbidden city of the East, glittering with gold and bound by strict rituals? Could you survive even a single day there? Rest your head on the pillow. Listen closely, for in the next episode, the gates of the Forbidden City under Emperor Qianlong will open. Thank you for staying with me through this long night. Sleep well, with Pillow of Time.